Neaco.Cosplay here. In a previous video I mentioned that I recently watched She-Ra and that I really liked it and that there would be more She-Ra related videos in the future. And well, this is the first one. I bought an Adora costume off AliExpress and a lot of it is great, but some things need adjusting. And in this video I'm going to show you everything that I did on the costume. But let's start with actually showing you the costume and everything that I want to adjust. The pants are pretty decent, a bit brown in color, but I don't mind. The shirt is just a white shirt with no details, so that is something I want to adjust. The jacket is great, but needs some work. For starters, the collar is way too big and the sleeves are actually too small. I had to open up the seams just for it to fit. The jacket is well constructed, fully lined and all. I do think the weakest point is the Horde badge, especially because I can't take it off, but it's fine. Then we have the belt, which is a tad too small. It's nothing fancy and the buckle thing is not fantastic, but overall very workable. So let's start. The first thing I fixed were the sleeves. I just added some leftover fabric to make them bigger. Not a perfect color match, but I did not want to buy fabric for such a small piece. Next, I fixed the collar. I opened it up and also removed the black lines. No idea why they did those. Then I cut off a good chunk and sewed it close again. It was a pain to do, but it looks a lot better now. After that, I fixed the belt. I cut it into 3 pieces and sewed Velcro on the longest piece to sort of turn it into a more common belt. Then I used my mannequin to see where I would need to sew the other 2 pieces to make it look like Adora's belt. I know I could have just made a new belt, but this was faster and cheaper, as otherwise I needed to buy fabric for that. And I also think it's a good thing to recycle what you already have. The white shirt needed the most adjustments. I started by drawing where the grey parts needed to be. Then I cut those parts out and replaced them with grey fabric. This I had to buy, but that's sort of the only thing. Next I painted on the red details on the sleeves and the Horde sign. I drew a pattern for both, traced it and then painted it. Luckily I still had this fabric paint. It did bleed a bit, but overall I think the white shirt looks so much better now. And none of those details will ever be seen again under the red jacket. Perfect! Last I made the shoes. I painted some shoes red. Well, I tried. They turned out pretty dark, but I actually do like them a lot. Maybe I will try a different paint to make them more bright red one day, but we'll see. With everything done, I just had to try it all on. With help from Charlie, of course, and even though the visible changes seem small, I do think it looks and fits a lot better now. And that is everything I changed on the costume. It was more than I expected, like I expected the white shirt, but that sort of was it. And it took a lot more time than I anticipated, but overall I am happy with the result. And I do think I could have made it better by actually making a brand new belt and making accurate boot covers instead of just painting some shoes in a color that's a little bit off. But the whole point of buying a costume is, well, not making it yourself. And I didn't mind spending some time on it, but I just didn't want to spend any more time on it than I already had. And it's also a good thing, I think, to reuse what you have and to give all things a new purpose. There's one more thing I want to say. In the makeup test I still use my Elsa wig because my Adora wig hadn't arrived yet, and then right when I take off the costume and take the makeup off, the postman arrives and brings me my Adora wig. Oh well. It came in this super pretty box and the packaging is amazing and the wig itself is gorgeous. I absolutely love the color and I cannot wait to style this wig properly. So this will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and that it gave you some ideas of how you can improve a costume that you bought even when things seem really bad. A lot of things have a solution, and if you're a bit creative, you don't even need a lot of new materials. So thank you for watching and bye!